Yeah.
back off.
Okay, so you play Vayne Sona. Your goal is not to get damage on the tower. Your goal is to survive the laning phase.
Okay.
And if you can get damage on them or you can kill them, that's bonus. That's luxury. It's good if you get it, but if they play it good, you'll just get killed. So it's good that you have more minions. It's good that you're stacking minions because Maokai is unable to go in, and with a bigger minion wave, Sona is able to poke. The problem is that the position of the wave, it's on their side, as you can see right here. Right? This is the bad thing. The position of the wave being close to their tower. You would have to have it in the middle, ideally. So how you do it is that you reset the wave. So you push this wave and you make sure they are in the middle. What's going on, guys? Besides here in today's video, we're going to learn how to play laning phase, from trading to wave management to aggro of the minions, how to manipulate your wave so you can win more lanes, and how to really see the matchups. This is going to be an amazing video for you. If you are the first time here, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you truly want to get on get better on AD carry. Check out my coaching session in the description. Enjoy. Okay, personally I would cover in this brush right here. So if you stay here, okay, you put the word, that's fine. You're scared that maybe they come or maybe they stay there. Personally, I would not waste my word, because if you play the lane here and Maokai stays here, it's very annoying. If you put the word there, it's gonna be better, right? So yeah, I wouldn't waste my word. And yes, maybe Sona can put it, but then we don't have word for the river at level 3. And you can get ganked. So I wouldn't waste my word. In this case, it's a Shyvana. So maybe Sona can put it in the brush and you're not going to get ganked because it's a weak jungler that full clears. But I would not waste it. You go to the lane and the main plan should be to push and to avoid trading, because we talked about the reasons why and how you should think about the matchup, thinking about your support and thinking about your champion. Right here, you should start pushing. Let's see. You go into the brush and you start pushing. Okay. You got a bit of damage from the wave. I would definitely try to stay here, kite back, stay with my minions more. Not like this, because you get slightly a bit of minions aggro. Are you having trouble converting your early game advantages into wins? Feel like your damage output is lower than it should be, and you feel like you're putting in the work, but you're not seeing really the results? My name is Bizais, with a track record of coaching over 3,659 players with ranks between Iron and Challenger. Here is what I've accomplished with my clients. Right here you can see Silver 1 to Emerald 4 in 1 month time with 1 coaching session. This guy right here got to Grandmaster in NA after, when the first coaching session we've done, he was hard stuck in Diamond 2. Alex right here, he was Gold 4 1.5 years ago, and he got to Grandmaster 800 LPP after the coaching session. Here is his master account after just being a gold player a year and a half ago. This is what the coaching session can do to your gameplay. And here is something that you might find inspiring. I've personally climbed from Iron to Diamond with dealing with 200 ping. Now I'll actually get Master Tier with 200 ping on this account that you're gonna see right now. As you can see right here, this is Emerald 1 with very decent win rates on some of the champions, and I'm playing pretty well in high Emerald to low Diamond. And I actually play Ezreal as well, as you guys can see right here, and I'm not really scared. If I can achieve this against high Emerald players and low Diamonds playing with such a huge handicap, 200 ping Ezreal, imagine what we can accomplish together with you playing under optimal conditions. Are you ready to see the real progress that you can do? Go to bizais.com and book your coaching session now. Let's improve and get better together. You try to push this, which is a very, very good thing to do. So right here, I like that you're pushing. You have to push quite hard, because Jhin, if he's trying to hit a Q on the minions, he can push, he can take your push in a second, you know? So you have to get minimum usually you always want to have control of the lane. If you have, let's say, 6 minions and they have 4, that is called you have control of the lane. The reason why you're doing that is because, one, if you have a range support, the range support can move in and can poke them because of the number of the minions advantage. Because if you have the minions advantage, they can help you to trade. Because if they try to trade, you have more minions. So one, I want to create a situation where I have more minions so my range support can poke. But if you're Jhin, He also wants to create a range minion, minion advantage because he has a Maokai and he wants to get level 2 advantage. And on melee supports, Alistar, Leona, Nautilus, Thresh, Blitzcrank, the level 2 advantage is good. So if I play with a melee, I want to get control of the laning phase to make sure I get all in at level 2 and I get level 2 first. If I play with a range, then I want to get control of the lane so we can poke them at level 1 and we can zone them at level 1 because a range support means I have more range into a melee matchup.
Okay, makes sense.
Perfect. So how do you create a control of the lane? It's very simple. You're usually trying to hit the minions more than they do, and usually you should get 2 to 3 auto attacks more than the enemies on the wave. Against a Jhin, since he has a Q and he has a lot of wave clear, I think 3 auto attacks more is good. So let's see what you do. So 3 auto attacks more. If he gets 1 auto attack on the minions, you should get 1 plus 3, so 4. If he gets 3 on the minions, you should get 6. If he gets 4 on the minions, you get 7. So if he hits it, you match it, you hit it back.
Okay.
You make sure you don't push too hard, but you want to get more auto attacks. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you do 4, 5. Okay, you're trying to push a bit too hard. I think 3, maximum 4 if you really want it, but usually 2 to 3. In this matchup, since you have a very bad support, like a weak support early, 4 is okay. And this is pretty bad that you're actually using the Q to farm. You see that Q? Because now you're wasting the Q, that's 6 seconds cooldown. If I'm Jhin, I'm looking at you and I'm like, what the fuck? This guy used the cooldown on the minion? Let's go! Let's trade against this guy. You really use the Q on the minions? So, gotta be careful with this like tumble. Same thing if you play the lane, you're here and you use the Q on the minion to farm. That's very bad. It's like the Q is 9 seconds for Lucian. It's not very good. If you're about to miss a cannon or something, okay, I understand, but not like now. Okay, so we push, we don't trade, we trade only with more minions. Nice wave state. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Awesome, man. You got a minion advantage. Be careful with the trading. Now you play a bit safe. So you should try to play around the support that you have. This is the range of the support. So you should try to like play a bit close to her because as you can see, she's trading and you're not even reacting to that. Look at this. Let's see. Because Maokai at level 1, did you see that he has his E? Look at this. Look at Maokai. He doesn't have Q, he doesn't have W, right?
He don't have nothing after that.
Right? And anyways, at level 1, he's very useless. So even if he had W and he jumps, you have the minions. So if you're around these minions, you always win. So now, the Maokai doesn't have nothing and the Sona is like, what the fuck? I'm range, he's melee. And anyways, Maokai level 1 is bad. Let me try to play around my minions. Like don't go too aggressive, but if I trade here or here, I have minions around me. I can auto attack the Maokai and then I can go into the brush and I can try to play aggressive. I don't need to go more than this line. Like this is the last minion that I have, this line. I can't go over this because then I'm going to be in their minions, but I can trade. This is how Sona is thinking. Look at you. Right here. So she's like, okay, nice. Sona, and also like another information to see is the Jhin Q. Let's see. Q, that is 5 seconds. Look at Sona. Sona is like, okay, I can trade because I have more range. And look at you. So you see, you have a lack of understanding of how the laning phase works, lack of understanding of Maokai. And we didn't actually pay attention to cooldowns used on the minions and using the brush. So you see how far you stay from her? Really, really far, yeah.
I lost that trade.
Need to stay a bit closer. You don't have to stay like on top of her. But like this is fine. Like this is her. She's a bit in front. If she goes in, like now, this is good positioning. If she trades, you can tumble in and Q. But if she gets caught, at least you're not the one that is getting caught. You're staying a bit far from her. This is good. Of course, think about the Maokai W, but you're far away from that. Look at Sona. Should be here. And if she does this, you can tumble in, Q him, and then back off because you're going to get the aggro of the minions. Look at this. Look at you. You just queued another minion. Okay, it looks like you're trolling. Like Sona is training with them and you just use your ability on the minions.
At that point, I was just focusing on trading, trying to get that level 2.
Yeah, but remember you have a range support that can poke at level 1. You don't have a level 2 champion.
Okay.
Right? You can poke them now at level 1. All what you need to do is to get minion advantage. And then you can poke. Level 2 you can get after. Okay, then you push. That Q was good because you have the minion advantage. As you can see, you have 2 against 1. Then of course we have 6 versus 6, but 2 versus 1 is the current wave state. He's focused on the minions. You tumble around your minions. You go for a trade. That's good. In terms of the jungle, the 245 is the absolute earliest gank that you can get. 245 is 224. But since it's Shyvana, you'll probably do full clear. So 320 is usually like 80% of the cases when you're gonna get ganked.
320.
320 like after that. 330, 335, 320. So you got the push. You use the too many Qs on the minions, that's for sure. We need to practice more farming. That's a thing. And the positioning around Sona in this case is good. Your wave right now is in a very bad position. But why am I saying it's in a bad position?
Because I'm constantly pushing.
Mm-hmm.
And
But if you're pushing, it's good because you have more minions, so they can't go on you. That's good. If Maokai goes in right now, they lose. You have so many minions.
Other than that, that's all I can understand from that point. I'm slowly pushing and letting the wave build up, and if I can get pushed into the point where I can put some damage on the tower, that's my goal there. Then
Yeah.
back off.
Okay. So you play Vayne Sona. Your goal is not to get damage on the tower. Your goal is to survive the laning phase.
Okay.
And if you can get damage on them or you can kill them, that's bonus. That's luxury. It's good if you get it, but if they play it good, you'll just get killed. So it's good that you have more minions. It's good that you're stacking minions because Maokai is unable to go in, and with a bigger minion wave, Sona is able to poke. The problem is that the position of the wave, it's on their side, as you can see right here. Right? This is the bad thing. The position of the wave being close to their tower. You would have to have it in the middle, ideally. So how you do it is that you reset the wave. So you push this wave and you make sure they are in the middle. These tumbles are okay. You're trying to play aggressive. Very nice mechanics. Okay. Do you use any A click or any...
So do you use it?
Sorry?
I do use A click.
So you're not missing clicks much because you're pressing like A, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, that's good. So you kill Jhin, you push. And after you push, you try to go in. Okay. So remember that I said that after 320 you can get ganks. So right now, this is a very amazing call. Like you even flash, that's good. You crash the wave into the tower. Right now the Jhin is gonna lose a lot of the minions. He's still dead, as we can see right here. So we can see that he's gonna lose all of the minions. You can't really get the plate because you're level 3, you have no items, and the plate is full HP. So right now you should be recalling. Right? Look at this. You don't even see Maokai. You don't know if he's here or here.
Recalling.
And if you go and you see him here and you kill him but you die, it's not worth it.
It's not worth.
Because it's 1-for-1. It's better to recall and be back to the lane faster so you can farm instead of dying and waiting the dead timer, you know. Plus, if you go in here, you try to dive him and he has flash or Shyvana is around or... It's gonna be very greedy. So this is why you should recall immediately here. Immediately. You gotta kill. Especially right here. Because you don't know where is Shyvana. Okay, you try to tumble in and to try to get him. You see he's actually safe. Run, run, run. You don't know. She can be here, she can be here, she can be here, she can be here, she can be here. So you don't know where she could be, this Shyvana. So you shouldn't like greed this. You should just go for the recall.
I had no thought of her. I was blood hungry, and that's what happened exactly.
Yeah, and you're really lucky that you get a kill. But in a different world, they just kill you and it's GG. Okay, 1.1k gold. What should you ideally buy here?
I bought Vampire
Yeah, what
Scepter.
should you buy? What should you buy?
Oh, boots.
Yes, but how is that different compared to the Vampiric Scepter?
Because the boots, you know what I'm saying, complements and procs my passive
Yes.
completed what the Vampire Scepter don't do nothing but keep sustain.
Yeah, it keeps sustain, but it doesn't really help you to win the lane. Which again, winning the lane is not necessarily that important for a Vayne. It's just with the boots you can also like run faster, and it's just a really good defensive offensive item. The Vampiric Scepter is more like defensive and that's it. You know? That's why you should get the boots here. Plus they don't even have that much poke. If they have like Senna with Caitlyn, maybe I would get a Vampiric Scepter and I would buy that item a refillable potion. But in this case, I mean Maokai is gonna poke you. Not really. Wave is coming into you. Okay, so I see wave is coming into you and you see how big it is and you're tanking this?
Yeah, I was trying to get as much CS before my turret started putting damage to him.
Yeah, the problem is that you just lost your HP.
Right.
Right, and it's more valuable to have the HP. I mean, you have Vampiric Scepter, but it's still free. Plus, if you really think about it, these minions, like the tower does like around 45% of the melee HP, so it does this much damage. It doesn't kill this minion. And this one is slightly like this, you can still last it. So you need to set up this one and this one. The rest you can easily get, because these are full HP, so it's gonna be like this, and you can tumble in Q, tumble in Q, tumble in Q. Just this one is you need to take care of it before. So yeah, we didn't really.
Okay, that brings another thing. As we're talking right now, what you're talking about, my laning phase, my mechanics, when it comes down to wave management, I have a basic surface level
Yes, I can
to
see.
it, but as in down to the detail and the numbers and everything going on
Yes.
it, no.
Yes, okay. I need to write it down. We won't have time to do today because it's just too. You have so many mistakes that matter more than that. That's not. It's like you have, let's say we have like diamond, emerald, iron, and you have a mistake that keeps you in emerald, which you don't care. So let's say I'm in diamond and I want to get masters. I have a mistake that keeps me in diamond, like a mistake that is diamond level, and a mistake that is emerald level. Which one will I fix first?
You fix the emerald one.
Exactly, because it's the worst one. You have iron mistakes, and this wave management, it's like a silver thing. It's like, okay, yeah, it's a mistake, but let me fix the iron first, because this is like the big elephant. So the big elephant is when we recall and when we dive here, taking risks. That is a big one.
What's that again?
The taking risks, like you take like unnecessary risk after you already got a lead, and you just greed without like thinking about the jungle.
Hello.
Hello?
Lost you.
Hello?
Busy.
Hello?
Busy.
Try to reconnect.
I lost you again.
Hello?
Yeah, I had lost you again.
Yeah, I can see my microphone is working and my internet is working. Might be the internet, might be the Discord, might be from your internet as well.
My internet works. It's on. It works completely fine. I don't understand what that is.
Yeah, no worries. So what I was saying is that when you dove that guy and you didn't think about the jungle, that is a red flag.
Okay.
That is a red flag because you're taking unnecessary risks, and other than the unnecessary risks, you're also not really thinking about the jungle. That is a big thing. That is a big thing. So now you're taking the wave. What's here? Okay, now you just farm. You see my screen, yes?
Yeah, I can see it.
Now you're
I
slow
see it.
pushing, which is very, very good. Let me write it down as well that we were very outdated with the runes and with the builds and with everything. In terms of... Okay, there's so many things here. Okay, let's see. This one. Okay. So, we are taking heal on bot lane in 2024, red flag. We are not taking HP on the runes. Also have a problem with the champion pool, but we're gonna talk about after. Okay. Let's see. Slow pushing, this is good. Try to tumble, try to do something on them. You're making this play when you have more minions, so you're on the aggressive side. They don't have many minions and you just try to go in. That's nice.
It's not.
This is good. Okay, so how do you feel with the wave in this position?
Well, the wave being back there, then them coming up. I learned this from my duo. He taught me this. With them being overextended or on our side, then that's and we have a more of a stronger wave. That's a opportunity to go ahead and all in them or put a good
Okay,
trade on.
very good. So you feel good here with the wave because one, having more minions here is going to allow you to go in. Two, you are safe. If the enemy jungle comes, I mean, you are close to your tower, basically. So you feel very safe. This is a good wave state. This is called a slow push into them because you have more minions than them.
Yes.
So that
Once my wave get on the tower, that's where I try to last it and try to keep the wave there.
Let's see.
To create such situation.
So right now, you're trying to go in. That's good. I want to ask you, how is your wave right now? So what do you think?
That's what it did. Now my wave is overextended.
True. So Jin wants to keep it here, hold it here, and he ideally wants to poke you because you're lower than him, significantly lower. So what should you do to get away of this wave state?
Go ahead and crash it and push it so it can bounce back.
True. True. So bounce back, push it. You just send it in the middle. If you just push, the waves will meet in the middle. So this is what you're trying to do in here. So you see, like now, that's what you should do here. You should push fast, and you should do the ping, the push ping. I don't know if you know there is a specific ping that you can help people to understand that you want to push. Do you know that?
That's another thing. I'm weak at pings. I'm not fast with the keyboard.
Okay, no worries, no worries. That's not a problem. Like at least you need to learn what you should be doing because you can be a god on pings and using them fast, but at the moment you don't understand what you should do with the wave, so you won't know how to use the pings. Okay, so you push this, and after this, usually this is a great opportunity to go for a word. But why am I saying that? I mean, isn't it always a good opportunity to get vision? Why now? What makes this picture good for a word?
The tri-bush, or just in case gank comes.
Yeah, but what I'm asking right now is that why is this exact timing, this exact situation, this exact location, and the location of the champions, but also location of the minions, ideal for you to go for a ward?
Because I'm protected and safe.
You're protected of what? Sorry.
I'm safe I'm protective of
Yes.
my minions and so
Exactly. So this is why now you should go for a ward, because if Jin is going to most likely just farm into the tower, he can't go past the wave if he wants to trade it with you. If you want to get this ward and they have a pink ward, then you can take it. So this is a great opportunity to go for a ward, because one, you have a big wave and you can use it to do something on the river. Two, if you take a ward, let's say here, and let's say Sona puts it here, and you know you're safe, you're gonna still have some minions to play into the tower, and if the minions go into the tower, you can either hit the tower or hit them. Why? Is because the minions, a lot of minions into the tower, will mean that you can do something with it. You can get vision to begin with, and then you can hit the tower if you're safe.
or I can make them make a choice whether they want to farm or try to trade.
Yes, exactly. But first you need to go for a word, because now you can't do this. You do not have a word right now, but if you do not have a word, you can't play here. It's either you have a word, you put it and you go aggressive after you're safe of the jungle, or you don't have a word, which means you're not safe of the jungle, which means you're not allowed to be here. Now I see that you are very, like, you want this plate because it's really 1 HP. So if I see you taking it and running the fuck out right here because you're scared of the enemy jungle and of the threat that you can die, that would be good. If you keep hitting the tower without even thinking about the jungle, that's a red flag.